Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the most misunderstood character in Garden Warfare 2, and that's the motocross star. This character has so many cool gimmicks, and a lot of people don't know about them, and that's because the game literally doesn't tell you. You have to look at game files or stats to actually know what the character does. It's very interesting. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about tips and tricks, secrets of the character, some fun trivia with the character, and of course strengths and weaknesses of the character. You guys want to know what character I'm going to do next? Let me know, because it's your guys' decision. Preferably, I want to alternate between a plant and a zombie. But yeah, if you guys are here, takes a second, hit the subscribe button. You could keep up on all the new videos, it's going to be awesome. Hit the like button as well, and yeah, let's get right into it. So what most people think all this character can do is he can attack someone and it applies the dirt effect. So what happens is you apply shots, the character gets dirty, I guess, and as you could see, he is not able to use his abilities. The Citron cannot do anything. So I apply the dirt effect, the Citron cannot go in the ball, no matter how hard I mash the Y button. So yeah, it's pretty similar to a freeze, but you can walk around. This is just a bonus gimmick that the character has though. There's much more to this character, and that's what I'm going to describe in today's video. Interestingly enough, when you look at the tennis star's description, it says that he's faster than all the other all-stars. Even though that's false, he's slower than Motocross Star, and I could prove it. Even by the stat sheet, it proves that Motocross Star is significantly faster than Tennis Star. This is a speed comparison of the Tennis Star and the Motocross Star with no speed upgrade equipped. They're gonna go in a complete straightaway. I just want to show how much faster the Motocross Star is than the Tennis Star. So you can see it's a pretty big deal. And keep in mind, every step is more distance gained. So yeah, the Motocross Star is a lot faster than the Tennis Star. Compared to normal All-Stars, he is significantly faster. The reason why speed on an All-Star is so good is because of the ability set, and the primary and the high health pool. For example, being able to sprint tackle, and then having the movement speed of Motocross Star, being able to move around, maybe throw in an in-punt long bomb, just being able to evade attacks easier is really good. If you like using abilities on an all-star, this is by far the best all-star to use it on. Let's talk about upgrades while we're here. This character's damage upgrade is pretty good. It takes up the damage by a significant bit, so definitely run this. Now, this character's other upgrades are really customizable. Health upgrade is really good. Now, as a lot of people think, 200 health is already a lot, and you are correct about that. However, running in, that extra 10 health can go a really long way. Try it out for yourself. Health upgrade is really good, especially on this character, because you're going to be going in and out of a lot of scenarios. The Motocross Star can shoot for 6.4 seconds without the overheat upgrade. This is an extremely long time, compared to most all-stars that overheat around 4 seconds. With the overheat upgrade, however, you can shoot for an insane 8 seconds without overheating. That's crazy. So the overheat upgrade is pretty good. Now this is what's fun about this character's upgrades. You could have the overheat upgrade, or the speed upgrade is also really good at this character. The speed upgrade works in a multiplication type of way, meaning it multiplies his speed value by quite a bit. As I said earlier, this character is already extremely fast, so the speed upgrade with this character makes him even faster, making him an absolute monster. If you like running in and using abilities, I'd highly recommend the damage, health, and speed loadout. If you play a little bit more passive, I'd recommend taking off one of the two and replacing it with the overheat upgrade. So yeah, this character is really good. Let's talk a bit more about his primary, since we were talking about how it overheats. When you look at the way the character's projectiles move, it kind of looks like they move down. Take a look real quick. As you can see, it kind of looks like they take quite a bit of a slant. However, it's quite the opposite. This character actually shoots in pretty much a straight line. I'm going to shoot the tree right there, and you're going to see the dirt particles line up pretty much perfectly with where my reticle is. So yeah, they don't move down. There's a lot of characters in this game that the projectiles move very strangely. It's actually surprisingly accurate. When you compare this to someone like Cricket Star, his projectiles are really weird. They do not fire in a straight line. As you could see, they strangely go to a weird downward angle. Yeah, pretty weird and pretty lame. I don't like that. Speaking of range while we're here, this character is surprisingly good from range. Around the middle of the All-Stars damage output from range. The All-Stars aren't super good from range, but the Motocross Star actually does more damage than Hockey Star at range, which is really surprising. It's only by 3 damage, but this character is actually pretty threatening from range, especially because he could fire for such a long time. But I should mention it now, the character also does have Splash. This is pretty useful as well, but I usually play for more direct hits. But if you like Splash, this is a pretty good pick. Here's another fun fact. If you take off Motocross Star's helmet, you could actually get these goggles that normally can't be seen. For whatever reason, he's supposed to be wearing these, but the developers forgot to make them allowed to be shown with the hat he's supposed to be wearing. So if you take off his hat, you get to see his goggles, which aren't normally seen. As you can see, this was definitely intended, because if you look at his bobblehead, you can actually see his goggles underneath of his helmet. Talking a bit more about the primary, he has a faster projectile speed than the regular All-Star, as well as having the same rate of fire. When I was recording gameplay, look at this clip. I sprint tackle to the other thing, the long bomb does this weird thing, and it hits the dude. And then he bags me and leaves. That is the most valid bag and leave I've ever seen. So what are the weaknesses of this character? Why is this character considered a really bad one? First of all, there's no bad characters in Garden Warfare 2. They all have a niche. And that's why in this series, I'll explain every character's niche and some really good and bad matchups. Every character has a hidden use, and you'll see. However, why do people think this character is bad? Well, my theory is people don't know about his secret abilities. Like I said, how the game doesn't even point out that they exist. This character is a perfect side grade to the regular All-Star. The regular All-Star already has a really good primary, but the reason that the Motocross Star is a perfect side grade is because the Motocross Star is obviously way faster, as well as having a decent primary, can also shoot for a long time, and the extra speed is just a really good gimmick for the All-Star class. It really does make him a perfect side grade. Most of the other All-Stars have better damage output than Motocross Star at close range, however, with primaries, but I do think the extreme movement speed definitely makes up for that. If you made it this far into the video, why not hit the subscribe button? It'll really help me out a lot. Leave a comment down below your thoughts on Motocross Star. I really hope you guys enjoyed. You guys have a great rest of your day, and take care.